You ever see peasants fight to the last man before? Yeah, me neither, but you can get pretty close with this trick. And surprisingly enough, it doesn't involve Lewin. What we're doing is basic leadership stacking. You've seen it before, and it involves the icon of devotion on the Grail relief, and also an encouragement aura. Combined, along with chevrons, Peasant Mob will have a base leadership of 71. But that isn't the unique thing I wanted to show today. Instead, you should look at the third line there. Encourage units get 8 leadership now. And if we bring in Lewin, that value doesn't go up. And even more interesting, if we move our encouraging unit away, the peasants only get a +3 leadership buff from their lord. And all this because encourage works differently for different units. Now first of all, it doesn't stack, and it says that in the description. But as you might have expected, it's true. Seeing your king fighting on the field gives less leadership than a unit of knights. And it doesn't stop there either. All heroes and lords with an encouragement aura only have a leadership boost of 3, while every unit with encouragement gives a modifier of 8, and this can be a huge help if you want your units to hold longer. It's on the ROR Spears for the Wood Elves, which brings neighboring Eternal Guard up to 93 leadership, which is getting pretty close to unbreakable. And for Chaos, this makes aspiring champions have a little bit more utility than you might think. There's also the Norscan Warshrine, which boosts an already high +10 leadership to +18. You combine this with Trolls, and suddenly they have as much leadership as Ogres. Or maybe you use a Shredder of Lustria's encouragement aura to give the Star Chamber Guardians 108 leadership. For all intents and purposes, that's basically unbreakable. And in a really strange turn of events, the Blood Shrine of Khorne will encourage for 8, but a Lord on a Blood Throne won't. Now High Elves are a bit weird, and their encouragement aura is on the ROR Sisters of Averlorn. But hey, they could help stop your archers from routing, but obviously leadership boosting's much more fun on Trolls. Look at that glorious 76 leadership. And let's not forget comboing with Cathay's Harmony either. With ROR Celestial Dragon Guard, I'm pretty sure these peasants actually will fight to the last man. Now for the Empire, there's the ROR Huntsman too, but for many of these examples, unfortunately, the encouraging unit can't encourage themselves. But as you might expect, the dwarves come with the most easily accessible encouragement aura in the entire game, with a humble line of fully chevron longbeards being able to easily encourage each other into 103 leadership. So try out one of these combos if you haven't yet, as it's a very easy way of boosting the effectiveness of weaker units. And speaking of efficiency, Fanatical! It's a site where you can buy Warhammer and all its DLCs for sale right now. And every time you do, it helps support the channel too. Links in the description.